Hi everyone, Ben here from Sydney Fruit Gardening. Thought I'd do another video. Just first day of spring I think today, and I wanted to show you a few of my grafts that have successfully taken. It's well and truly into grafting season now, coming into spring. I've been grafting probably a little bit too early even this year. I got going in the first half of July, and I think that was just a little bit too early for some of my grafts which have failed, but from there on in I think I've been doing okay. So I'll just show you some of them on various trees around the property, front and back, and I did do a grafting video as well, which I'll be publishing soon once the grafts on that particular tree take. I'll be able to finish editing that video and publishing it. But there is also some videos from last year if you want to see a tutorial on how to do some grafting and have a go yourself. I really do encourage it because you can get these super cool multi-variety fruit trees, and there's some real benefits to that, such as extending your harvest, which I'll talk about soon. Okay, so here is this is my Tropic Sensations peach. It's got a particular variety in here, Early Beauty. You can see this is it's got lots of peaches on here, and I'm keen to know from you guys, do you thin your peaches? Do you actually reduce the fruit load on the tree? I've read that you're meant to, but would be keen on some practical experience there as to whether you do that or not. Here is a graft that I did. Still got the buddy tape and the garden ties on there to hold it together, but it's already shooting off this new red growth. So this is a red-leafed peach variety. I don't know what variety, I just got it off somebody who said it was a red-leafed variety, and I did that on the 20th and the 7th. And this has been shooting out for probably 10 days or so now, slowly but surely, so happy with that. I've been doing numerous grafts on the apples. You can see I've just put some protection over them to protect them from the hot sun so they don't dry out. But there is one over here that has taken. The others are all relatively new. So if I go down here, this is what I do, right, just to give them the best chance of success. I put a Ziploc bag over the graft with a little bit of water moisture in there, and that keeps the scion from drying out. Some people say you don't need to do that, but I find it helps. Honestly, I get a much better success rate. There you can see the new growth starting. This is Anna apple. That was grafted on the 5th of the 8th, 2022. It's 1st of the 9th today. So really happy with that. I've tried Anna unsuccessfully. It's been a bit of a sore point for me, but over the last 2 years I've had 2 consecutive tries at getting Anna grafted and bought scionwood each time, and it has failed. I'm not sure why or what I was doing wrong, but haven't had success. But this year finally I've had some success. So I grafted over Granny Smith here, which I've worked out is a tip bearing variety and probably not suited for Espalier or Espalier. So I have grafted over the top of that one with Anna. Reason being, I've already got the pollination partner Dorset Golden on here, and you can start to see here already why you might want to graft different varieties on, is to extend your harvest. So have a look. This is mostly a Fuji tree, but it's got a lot of other grafts on it. One of them is Dorset Golden, and you can see already we've got little fruitlets that are forming on this tree, on this particular graft. So you look, these will be ready early December. So I'll start my apple season at the end of this year, and that'll roll all the way through. I'll be eating apples probably to July, August, so half the year. Down here is the Tropic Sweet apple variety. This is a potted variety on B9 rootstock. Again, little fruitlets already developing. This one was pollinated by the Dorset Golden. So again, you've got another variety that's an early variety, and I'll be eating these apples when I'm eating those Dorsets around December. Okay, I'll take you up the side here. Oh, this is another experiment I want to show you. These are some seedling apples that I've grown from seeds of heritage apple varieties. Crofton, Freiburg, I think maybe Democrat potentially, Pitmeston pineapple or Blue Pearmain. So I've started to grow these, and I'll grow these up to a point where I can break a twig off, and I'll graft that onto a more mature rootstock to speed up the fruiting process. So this will be a bit of an experiment. Apples are highly diverse, so you never know what you're going to get with a seedling apple, whether it will be like its parents or something sort of different. Okay, more. You can see here I've been grafting up little trees. I graft these apple trees up and sell them locally. You can see in here I've started to graft up some Anna and Dorset combinations, and you can see already the Dorset has started to shoot. Anna not yet. Same over here on this one, you'll be able to see through the bag, I think. So they're starting to shoot. A lot of these other ones haven't yet shot, but they're quite newly grafted. Alright, now I've got Paradise Pear here on a Buer dial pear, which I think is on Quincy rootstock. So that one's taken nicely. That was from Neil, so thanks for that, mate. That's working out pretty well. These other ones haven't yet shot off yet, so I don't know if they've worked or not. Alright, another one here. You can see it's shot a little bit of a Fuji graft on that one. That's a Nakani apple with a Fuji graft on it. And what I do here is you can do on these trees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, quite a number of grafts. If you look at this one here, which was grafted up last year, we've got Sundowner, we've got Fuji, we've got Mutsu, we've got Devonshire Quarantine, all on the 1M27 rootstock. Just a word on rootstocks, the M27 stock I find is a very good rootstock to use for those that don't have a lot of space, and for those who want to get some fruit really early, and quite a lot of it. What I'm noticing with the M27 stock is that it's a prolific fruiter, so it really does encourage quite a bit of fruit on what is otherwise a very small tree. So the tree will stay smaller than 5 foot. You can keep it in pots, and it will generate quite a bit of fruit. So well worth looking at, given so many of us live in suburban homes and have small gardens, etc. To the front yard now. And I've done some grafting on the pomegranate. So the pomegranate looks like it's taken. This is the Ben Hur. Ben Hur has been grafted on to my wonderful pomegranate, and you can just see there on some of this. It's a bit hard to see. See some green there, And as you go further down, there's a little bit of shoots happening there. So that one's going all right. I've got another one up here, hasn't yet shot, but I have a feeling it will. Just here. So we'll see how this one goes. Sometimes one will take a bit longer than the other. All right, over to the cherry tree. I don't have as many blooms on my cherry this year. This is a mini Royal and Royal E cherry, but last year I grafted on Napoleon cherry here. That never really shot off that much. I grafted on Merchant cherry. Merchant cherry sort of took off last year, so quite a bit of growth there, and hopefully if I'm lucky I get some flowers from that one this year. So Napoleon, Merchant, and Lapins cherry over there. Now I did also graft on, again from Neil, as was the Pomegranate, Royal Rainier. Now I'm really happy with this. This has taken off very nicely. See, there's the graft union there. It's been a side cleft graft, and it started shooting off very nicely. And it took off only about 2 weeks after grafting, which is very unusual. It's very quick, a quick take, basically. So very happy with how that one has gone. Over here I actually got another cherry rootstock, and last year grafted this one up myself. Again, we've got different varieties taking off at different times, equaling different harvest periods. So we've got the Mini Royal here, and this year I've grafted on the Royal Lee, and you can start to see there, that is, if it will focus, probably won't now. You can see a bit of green there, it's starting to shoot. This one wants to as well. Very hard to see. Probably not going to allow me to, but anyway, that's a little bit of green there. And last year I grafted on Lapins and Stella as well. Cherries are pretty fickle in Sydney. I don't know how many of these will actually do well. So far I've only heard of success really with Mini Lee and Royal Lee. So we'll Mini Royal and Royal Lee, yeah. So we'll see how they go. You know, there's another tree I did graft up last year, a little M27 Espalier apple. That's got Gala snow apple, Woods Point Tin Shed, an Australian heritage apple, and Pink Lady, all on M27 stock. I think I got Fuji there as well. So again, a little small tree, which I should get some fruit off that this year. All right. I hope you're enjoying spring in your garden, and I hope you've enjoyed those, what I've shown you around grafting. I do encourage you to have a go at it. It's very addictive and a different way to enjoy your garden. Signing off for now. See you on the next video.